Is it the nature of mankind to explore deep space and die terrible death? Herbert Masterframe here. This Easter lockdown weekend, I rose to the occasion of a Martyr Mayhem double feature. I started on an oceanic, desolate, Earth-style planet full of lunacy and barbarism, and ended in the Judean mountains at sunset to bear witness to the crucifixion. We must see for ourselves these worlds of self-made jubilation and eye-opening horror. On the Silver Globes, a sci-fi film like The Passion of the Christ is a family Christmas movie. That is to say, don't expect your typical hostile, grotesque aliens or bug-eyed extraterrestrial friends. On this moon planet, people are primitive maniacs living among giant blackbird humanoid overlords who are violent and telepathic in equal measure. The Earth astronauts are revered by the primitive moon people as heroes upon their arrival, only to be tortured and made astro-Christ-like martyrs for their shortcomings in the end. I watched the unrestored version with out-of-whack subtitles on YouTube, so the scenes are often very dark and frenzied. Shot primarily from handheld shaky cam POVs of a melange of disturbed face-painted characters, it often felt more like being an invisible bystander on the monochromatic bleak shore they call home. Indeed, much of the film has actors bellowing philosophical questions and impassioned monologues into a vast, cold, and savage interplanetary oblivion. Using science fiction as a popular vehicle, director Andrzej Żuławski, Polish renegade, who ruffled the authoritarian feathers of his communist country enough to have his film rendered incomplete and nearly destroyed, runs off the edge of sanity to probe ritualistic conviction and the futility of existence. Remember the scene in Kubrick's The Shining where Jack Nicholson embraces the corpse hag lady in the bathtub? That's pretty much the vibe of this whole movie. No less vigorous and visionary, but offering far more sinister laughter, Jesus Christ Superstar is the rock opera classic retelling of Christ's final days. We journey through his trials and tribulations and set list as he and Judas go song for song in heated disagreement about the path they each must take. And Judas, played by Karl in a beautifully embroidered, loosely tied, chest-bearing pink and red shirt, almost steals the show from Christ himself. As incarnated by Ted Neely, Jesus is a righteous combination of sexy rebel and dutiful ponderer. He screams those prostitute-attracting high notes with Jack Black-style panache in the face of conflicted Judas to make his message known. The costumes are all psychedelic, bohemian, desert hippie cool, like the Merry Pranksters drove the Jesus bus back in time for an electric Kool-Aid acid testament. The music by Andrew Lloyd Webber is over-the-top pop exuberance that makes a joyous believer out of pagan Gentiles and disbelieving Jews alike. The King Herod number that takes place on the lapping seawater, like a Florida swimming pool, is gaudy, drag-flavored John Waters-esque camp with ragtime piano and chorus line kicks. Herod struts around in oversized shorts and sandals evoking Vegas showman sleaze. Science won't prove Jesus was the Son of God any more than common sense could tell you that Bill Gates is Lucifer. In a mad world, we are all actors playing in an epic being written and rewritten moment to moment. In whatever planet we came from or land on in the future, I should hope that it is not always springtime for Hitler and eternal winter for the rest of us. I give on Silver Globe 3 human child sacrifices and a goblet of Zern blood. And for Jesus Christ Superstar, I award 1 eternity in peace, love, and rock and roll heaven.